What's up, guys? It's Marc the Greatest, and today's video, you guys, I'm going to be talking about don't shame someone else's success. Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video, down below, and let's get right into it, y'all. So don't shame someone else's success, okay? When people see maybe a young millionaire, in the making, or someone that came out from poverty and made it to millionaire status, a lot of people say, oh, that was parents' money. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. And even if it was parents' money, so what? But I'm here to tell you guys that sometimes it's not parents' money. Sometimes the kid actually put hard work, sweat, and grind into his craft, and that's why he's now a millionaire. So I'm here to tell you guys, don't shame someone else's success because you don't have any. See, a lot of people like to shame other people for the things that they haven't done. Let me say that again. A lot of people like to shame other people for the things that they haven't done themselves. So, a lot of people would say, oh, he's unhappy even with all that money. How about being happy and having money? Like, how about that? How about being rich and hanging with your family, being rich and having friends? How about that? One thing that I've heard from the late Kevin Samuels is life isn't just you have this or you have that. Life is you have this and you have that and you have this. Like you can have a combination of things. You can be rich and happy. You can be poor and happy. You can be rich and sad. You can be poor and sad. So it really doesn't matter on your financial status on how you feel. And we're all going to have feelings of feeling down sometimes. Life isn't perfect. Even for rich people, life isn't perfect. So you guys got to remember, rich people are human just like we are. They go through feelings, they go through hard times, they have upsets in their life, just like you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you guys, don't shame someone just because they're successful, okay? People achieve success because they were willing to put in the hard work, right? A lot of motivational speakers, a lot of people you may see on the internet, they became famous because they were willing to put in the hard work. And you guys, I want to give you guys, a tip. If you don't put in the hard work now, don't expect to be anywhere because you weren't willing to take the sacrifice. Sometimes you got to sacrifice pleasure for a later reward, and that's what these people did. They sacrificed pleasure. As much as they may have wanted to go into bed and sleep, as much as people wanted to hang out with their friends, sometimes they gave that up in order to be successful, and I think that is a worthy sacrifice because not everyone is willing to do that. People aren't willing to sacrifice the things that they want for the things that they really need in life, and honestly, y'all, like if you want to be successful in life, sometimes you got to give some things up. I've mentioned this in other videos, and I've mentioned it in a video called The More You Learn, The More You Earn. Guys, I'm going to put an iCard up above for that video, or you guys can check out my description for the iCard. But the more you learn, the more you earn. And the more you're willing to give up, the more you'll be successful. If you're willing to put in the hours and the grind and the practice hours when no one is looking, you're going to be successful. See, a lot of people, especially in the foreign exchange field, a lot of people they say they want to be successful, but they actually really don't want to be successful if you see their actions on a daily basis. A lot of people say, oh, I want to be rich. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to be one of the best Forex traders in the world. You're not going to do that if you're sleeping all day. You're not going to do that if you're chilling and hanging with your friends all day. Sometimes you got to give that stuff up. If you're binge watching Netflix, you're not going to be super sick. Like, I'm not saying you can't do these things, but there's a time and place. When you know you got to put in the work, put in the work. Don't watch Netflix all day. Don't play video games all day. You got to put in the work and not mess around. Like, if you really want it, your work ethic and your actions have to speak for itself. Let me say that again. If you really want it, your work ethic and your actions have to speak for themselves. So honestly, y'all, like, the work ethic needs to be there if you want to be successful in any endeavor in life, you know, and don't shame other people just because, you know, you're jealous of them or they have attained something you haven't. You know, a lot of people, they talk down on people that achieved a lot in life. They talk down on people that were willing to hustle and grind when they weren't, you know, and don't be upset if they're where you want to be and you haven't put in that same effort like they did. You know, don't be upset. That's life, y'all. Like, people, and I'm not saying to compare yourself to other people, but, you know, if you want the same as these young, successful people or even older people that have made millions of dollars, you have to be willing to put in hard work and hustle and grind. And that's how you're gonna get far in life, by staying on top of things instead of letting them slip by and procrastinating, you know. And I also have another video, you guys, called Procrastination is a Dream Killer. Go check that video out. I'm going to put it in the iCard in the description. So you guys check that video out. And honestly, like, procrastination isn't going to get you anywhere in life. If you want any sort of, like, material or non-material success, like if you want a big YouTube channel like me or Eric Thomas or Trent Shelton, you have to put in the work. Like, there's no shortcut. There's no, oh, how can I do this the fast way? And guys, like, you know, unless you have a lot of finances, and maybe that way, but if you don't have the finances and you want to start a YouTube channel, you're going to have to do a lot of research. You're going to have to put in the work. You know, a lot of people want to get into the YouTube game. A lot of people want to get into the Forex trading, the currency trading game. A lot of people want to get into entrepreneurship, but they aren't willing to work like an entrepreneur. A lot of entrepreneurs, guys, are working 24/7, sometimes no sleep. And I'm like, you know, do you really want that? Like, you got to go in your head and ask yourself, do I really want this in my life? Do I actually want to be an entrepreneur? Do I actually want to be a YouTuber or a Forex trader or whatever you want to be in life? Do you actually want it? You know, you got to actually ask yourself, do you really want it? And for a lot of people, they don't want it like they say they do. Their actions aren't adding up, and that's why they're at where they're at, you know? So I'm here to tell you guys, you got to work hard to get any success that you see on the internet. And to be honest, guys, a lot of people on the internet, like, don't be deceived, because a lot of people on the internet are scammers. And I'm not saying everybody is a scammer, but you do have scammers on the internet. So don't be deceived. And if you have to go the traditional route of being successful in life, meaning going to college, getting a 9-to-5, going into entrepreneurship and retire early, I mean, do it that way too. You know what I'm saying? Like I've mentioned in one of my other videos, don't rush the process. It's going to take time. Yes, you can be a millionaire in 5 to 10 years. That's very possible, you know, but it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. So don't rush it, but at the same time, work your butt off so that you can get to where you want to be, you know. And when people see that, oh, he's a millionaire at 30, or he's a millionaire, somebody's a millionaire at 35 or 40, they're like, how did he get rich? You know, what did he do? Like, what's his problem? Oh, he needs to be paying more taxes. Oh, he needs to be doing this. When really these people have earned the right to be rich. They earned their position. You guys, nothing is ever, let me tell you guys something. Nothing in this world is ever going to be just handed to you. You know, even if you're a rich kid, like, yeah, you might have things handed to you, but after a while, you're going to have to work for something. You know, you might not have that inheritance forever. So I'm here to tell you guys, you got to work no matter where you are in your life. You have to work. Life is work, guys. I'm just saying, like, a lot of things we have to do in life is work. Relationships are work. Your job is work. School is work. Starting a YouTube channel, starting a business, Forex trading, whatever you guys want to do, it's going to require work. Making friends requires work. You know, so if you want something great, you have to be willing to work. If you're not willing to work, then don't complain that you are where you are. You know, a lot of people like to complain and dwell on their upbringing and how they were raised and, you know, how they grew up. And I understand that. I've done that before, but that's not going to help me. You know I may not have had the perfect upbringing, but I know that's not going to help me reach success. Instead, use that pain as ambition. Use that pain to make you successful. Make that a reason why you are successful because of your upbringing. Guys, one time I heard of a conversation with a guy and another, like a social media influencer named Gary Vee, and he's a rich entrepreneur. And Gary Vee was talking to another entrepreneur who was filthy rich. He came from, he was dirt poor growing up, and he was talking to Gary Vee, and he said, man, I'm super rich. I came from nothing, and I'm not feeling happy. And Gary Vee said, dude, like, happiness doesn't come from money, but happiness comes from loving what you do and making a contribution to society and doing what makes you happy. That's what fulfills you, And I'm just here to tell you guys that, if you want happiness in life, do things that you want to do, but yet also take care of responsibilities if you have to, So I'm just here to tell y'all that, life is work, and, there's no shortcut. Like, kind of like this guy, he used his struggle from being dirt poor to actually having a lot of riches, so use your pain as ambition, and that's how you'll get far in life. That's how I got far. I may not be rich yet, but, if you guys haven't seen my Forex videos, I explained in that video that, hey man, I was losing Forex accounts one after the other. I was just losing account after account. And, there are days where I got discouraged. I didn't come from the most best upbringing. Yes, I may have had a stable family, but maybe growing up in school for me wasn't the easiest. I didn't have too many friends. A lot of people made fun of me in school, including teachers. And I've had one college professor telling me, oh, you'll never amount to anything in life. I've had that. But I used that as ambition to accomplish something. And what ended up happening, guys, was I ended up having an interview with a prop firm, with working in the foreign exchange market, and actually meeting up with a millionaire. So I'm here to tell you guys, you got to use your shortcomings as ambition. I'm just say it again. Use your shortcomings as ambition, because that's how you get far. That's why you see these people coming up. They're rich. They're really rich because they struggled, and not all of them are from daddy's money or mama's money, or they have a rich family. No, some of them actually struggled. So don't shame someone just because they have some sort of success. Some of them actually worked hard. In fact, Let me give you guys a stat, right? 80% of millionaires were self-made. Let me say that again. 80% of millionaires were self-made. So what does that mean? That means these people did not come from rich families. They came from either middle class or poor families. So guys, they come from situations just like most of you guys. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you're willing to grind and if you're willing to hustle, you can make it too. You can be like those people making few million a year. You can do it, but you have to work. And I think a lot of people nowadays, they don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. They want everything done for them. And I'm here to tell you guys, life doesn't work like that. You have to work. Sorry to say, sorry to break hearts, but you have to work. Like, I'm serious. To be successful in Forex, I had to work. I had to work. To work with my dad's company, I had to work. To make this YouTube channel, I had to work. To attend school and finish homework assignments, I have to work. Guys, I'm here to tell y'all nothing worth it is going to be handed to you. You have to work. You have to work. You have to grind. You have to hustle. And I've said this over and over. Success doesn't come over time. Success doesn't come overnight. Success comes over time. So I'm here to tell you guys, don't shame people that have made it, because you can make that same effort too. And after all, you can use them as motivation to do better. You can follow someone that is already successful and kind of do a similar thing or something entirely different from what they did and make your own success. So I'm here to tell you guys, and I'm going to say it again, don't shame someone else for their success. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, smash that like button and hit that notification bell if you guys want more of my upcoming videos, y'all. And I hope everyone has a great day, y'all. It's Marc the Greatest. Peace.